Being nervous or a little anxious about doing something right before doing it does not mean that it's gonna fail. It's just nerves. It's normal sometimes. It's normal when you're new, kind of new, to being confident. You are being called to enjoy those nerves because you have healed so much that you're not gonna be nervous anymore. This is closing out this whole being a bit anxious about doing something, being anxious right before doing something. It's giving me the nerves right before something like public speaking or recording a song or launching something into the world. I'm getting art. What makes you different? Your differences are perfect. They are exactly what makes you perfect for this. Whatever this is for you. Don't hesitate. Don't hesitate, my darling. Do not hesitate. Do not doubt yourself. And if those feelings do come up, they don't mean that you're gonna fail. In fact, I implore you to enjoy them because you're not gonna be feeling that way ever again. It's almost like learning how to drive, how before or while learning how to drive it feels fucking nerve-wracking. And then you do it and you learn and it's the easiest thing in the world. And those nerves, that fear, becomes a thing of the past. So enjoy it because it's about to become a thing of the past. You're gonna be telling people, oh yeah, I understand. I get it. Them nerves, the fucking fear. But you're not afraid because you are lacking in some way. You are simply you are yourself in a way you've never been before. It's new. It's unknown. Even though it is you, even though it is known, it is still unknown. It is new to you in this moment. Something's coming up about how as you grow, as you heal, I'm hearing, it doesn't mean that you are incomplete in that moment. Any kind of tiny bit insecurity, tiny fear, tiny fucking doubt does not mean you are not healed. It's that the healing grows. We are eternal beings. You're never gonna stop discovering something new about yourself. Your confidence is never gonna stop growing. Your love for yourself, for life, for heaven, your dreams, you're not gonna stop growing because it is part and parcel of being alive. We're either growing or rotting. And both are still growth, right? Just in different directions. And it's a matter of what you desire to experience. There's gonna be a new friendship. Someone who is gonna help, their presence is gonna help solidify your faith, your conviction in manifestation and dream come true. I hear that you've been very, very fucking lonely and this person is gonna show up, but they're not gonna be one of your soulmates, platonic or not. They're gonna be a really, 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 I'm gonna say strong or rather deep mirror. And it's gonna feel like they're a soulmate because you have known yourself so deeply. You have come to know yourself so deeply that whoever you meet right now that you connect with shows you, mirrors back to you just as deeply as you know yourself. That's why it's going to feel like a soulmate connection, but it's not. It's just deep. And I feel like you haven't really been able to connect with people as deeply. And this person is going to see things and understand things about you that not other people have. And that also adds to it feeling like a soulmate connection, but it's not. And the purpose for this person coming into your life, there's going to be a lot of things you see and experience for the first time with them. But you're not going to be, it's not like a romantic connection, though I sense that they're going to have romantic feelings for you. And it would be a projection. They would not be your person, you would not be theirs. But because for them, this kind of deep intimacy is something they've never also experienced before, they're going to almost project their romantic dream onto you because they've never felt something so real and so deep and so honest. Because you're going to be able to be completely yourself with them. And even if they don't understand everything, they're going to understand a really big chunk, unlike anything you've ever experienced before. And it's going to be it's seasonal. It may last a few days. One of those connections where you meet someone and then you spend the whole night with them talking, or the whole day, and end up going on a road trip and coming back home after a week, some type shit like that. But even you're gonna see it, you're gonna experience it, and it's the universe. How do I put this? It's giving me, when you go to a hotel, like a fancy hotel, not even fancy, even if you go to fucking IHOP, they serve you water or some shit before the main course, right? or an appetizer. So I'm seeing this as an appetizer, and it's is coming in to solidify your conviction and your dream come true, to solidify your conviction and your dream come true in what you desire and deserve. I'm hearing the madness, the righteous madness you desire and deserve. It's almost like the universe is trying to open your heart a bit more and help you understand that it is possible for you to be seen and understood in that depth. And it's like a preparation. It's a preparation. It's the fucking glass of water before the meal. Like how when you go to the cinema, I believe they play trailers for like 25 minutes to half an hour right before the movie starts, right? So this feels like you have entered the season, the very brief season of right before meeting your true love, your true spirit family. So this trailer here is where this person is going to come in, and they're not going to stay long. And it's okay to love them. And it's also okay not to have any romantic feelings for them. I'm not sure why that's coming up, but it's coming up very strongly that it is okay not to have romantic feelings for this person, because I feel like you're going to become a very crucial part of their life, almost like you're saving their life. You know, it's giving me you're going to meet someone who is not on the brink of death, but someone who is waiting to die, almost like they're just existing. And then they meet you and they feel alive, and it's going to feel very intense for both of you, for sure. But for them, and this is where the romantic projection comes in, because you'll become so important to them so quickly, and they're going to think they're in love with you. But you're going to see it for what it is. And this is almost like a warning, not a warning, just like a sign to not feel guilty. Okay, I feel, because I am being propelled into that moment in the near future, actually, in the near future, where you're meeting this person and you're feeling their romantic feelings for you, even though they haven't said it yet, but you can feel it, because I sense you're psychic, and you'll be feeling these feelings, even when you're alone and at home. It's almost like, because they think about you all the time, you're going to feel it, you're going to sense it, because you feel these things, you sense these things, you know exactly what I'm talking about. And they're going to, when you feel these feelings that they're feeling, it's going to almost, disgust is not the word, it's almost like it's going to feel like a kind of harassment. I feel like you enjoyed that. You would enjoy something like that, though. It would feel like a kind of, not harassment, but harassment. I don't know, like it's something you don't want to know, but you do know. It feels kind of invasive, like it's invading your private time with yourself. And in those moments, the thing that's going to help you kind of block or release or transmute these emotions and thoughts that are not yours, because we get these things when we're psychic. When an ex thinks about us, or when someone thinks about us, we feel it, we know exactly how they feel about us, because we're psychic. So how that's gonna transmuting that, letting that go, letting that not affect you anymore, because sometimes even though we feel these feelings, we may not want to feel these fucking feelings, right? Because I see you letting them go in love. But in the moment of you feeling these feelings, what's going to help you let them go is releasing the guilt. It's not your fault. You didn't do nothing wrong, and you are not responsible, okay? You're not responsible for someone else's feelings and projections towards you. There's something coming up again about, I think, in the past you have been a bit nervous making connections with people because you're afraid of falling in love with the wrong person. But this is a confirmation. I believe you know this, but you know it, but you don't understand it. That you you have reached this point in your healing, in your journey, in yourself, where if it is not your person, you're not going to develop romantic feelings for them. It's almost like a trust yourself type thing when it comes to making connections with people. That, and Spirit is urging me to put it forward that you need to make your standards and your boundaries clear to yourself ahead of time. So like right now, prepare for this. Not just this though, everything. Because I sense you have been not even in a hermit mode. It doesn't feel like you went and locked yourself away somewhere. It just feels like you have trouble. Not have trouble, you just haven't met your people, even though you have been putting yourself out there. And it's this sense of the universe saying, hey, honey, we need you to prepare. Know what you want. Write it down. All that madness, all those things you feel or may have doubts from time to time in your loneliness that come up about some qualities you desire in someone not being real. Write them down. Put them down. And watch them come alive. It's something about you need to be clear and understand yourself before the universe presents it to you. So that when it does present it to you, when that person walks into your life, you identify that easily and quicker, right? Because we're not going to miss our blessings. You're not going to miss your person. Something else is coming up about that too, where when it is yours, it is yours. It's yours. It's nobody else's. It is yours. There's someone walking around this earth with your name tattooed all over their heart. Nobody else will do for them, just you. And it's the same for you, because I sense you have this psychic connection with the future, near future, true love, your fucking it person. If you are reborn again, they would be reborn with you, that kind of thing. It's not like a cute little romantic soulmate connection. It is true love. It is eternal fucking freedom in love and in life. I hear they are half the reason you choose to live. That's some confirmation for you, love. And I'm in my car outside a parking lot where I don't normally park, which tells me that you have entered the unknown. If it has not happened yet, or it may happen today, or has happened in the morning, or will happen, it feels like what I'm about to say is happening in the present moment, or is right. It's like maybe the next couple hours it's gonna happen, or it happened just a few hours before you finding this reading. You're gonna find yourself in some place that feels foreign, and when you look back, it's going to feel like whatever you see, the view you see, is going to be a representation of the past. Of your past, of everything you have done. And you're going to see how green and luscious and fucking productive is coming to me. Fucking productive. Everything you have done has been. And where you will be standing, it won't feel like a crossroads. It's almost like the universe giving you a little bit of a recap of everything you have done. And something is coming up about you don't need to be afraid of forgetting what you have learned. I've sensed that you have transmuted so much that you don't remember certain things. I mean, you can sit down and remember them if you want to. Certain details about certain people in your past, maybe like sexual stuff is coming up. Things you thought you would never forget, things that were once special to you are now just like, you don't even remember. You don't even remember. You don't remember. You probably don't even remember your body count, or it's not even important. Something about that is coming up, and the universe is telling me that to tell you that you don't need to be afraid of forgetting important lessons, important pieces of wisdom, chunks of wisdom, that as you go through life, whatever you need to remember will find its way to you. It'll come to you like a download or something, okay? Don't worry, it's okay. And there's also something about not shutting the door on your past. Remembering the past is not a bad thing. Remembering moments in time where you enjoyed certain things that were, say, unhealthy or did not feel right, were not it for you, let's say. Past relationships are coming up, okay? So, for instance, remembering an ex, it's not a bad thing. But I get that you are deeply loyal to your true love. That it's almost like these memories feel like cheating on them. And, and it's coming to me that in those moments in time, your younger self, those people were not your people, right? But that particular ex or exes, in that moment, they were right. They may have not been right for the rest of your life. But in that moment, when your younger self chose them, in that moment, they were right. It's almost like the universe is telling me you did nothing wrong being with who you were with. Okay, this is turning into a kind of love reading. Or like a closure, a very deep closure, where not that not that you're freshly heartbroken. Like I said, things grow, right? Wisdom grows, closure grows, confidence grows. So this is telling me, it's coming to me as a, you thought you were in love a couple times, or maybe once, a couple times in the past, and then you healed and realized, oh, that wasn't love. It was just a very deep attachment, right? And sometimes in different instances, you did not know what love was, so you thought certain overwhelming big emotions, big butterflies were love. But then you came and understood what love was. Point of what I just said is to tell you that you can never love anyone the way you love your true love. You can never truly love unless it's your true love. So in the past, no matter what you did, them rubbing bodies, it wasn't intimacy, not really. It was just rubbing bodies like a premium fucking handshake, right? It was not that fucking deep. So you don't have to be afraid. You did not cheat on your true love or nothing like that. Okay, okay, honey. You can never. I think I just said that and it sunk. I feel it. It sank in your fucking spirit. You can never truly love if it's not your true love. They're never gonna feel like him or her or them. Your true love, and this goes both ways, for your true love and for you. No one can make you happy like that. No one can make you experience life like that. No one can make you experience romance and attraction and even sex like that. You don't need to be afraid. You did not do anything wrong. You had them in the moment, seemingly deep moments that were actually shallow in the grand scheme of things. And there's nothing wrong with that. And it was not cheating. Your purity, sex stuff is coming a lot. Your purity is unconditional. I'm gonna put a pin on that. The spirit says that if you need more information about that, just, go inwards and get that closure if you need more. But I think you're good now. You see how I keep saying I think? That's not me. So there are certain thoughts, because I'm channeling you. There are certain thoughts, not many, very, very little thoughts that are coming up. They're an illusion, simply put. And these illusions are the source of your doubt. It's like residuals of past trauma. You know when you cut yourself and it heals, and then there's the scab, and there's a scar, and then it completely fades, right? So something about residuals from your past, something that really hurt your heart. Those thoughts are simply residuals. It's not true. If you sit down, if you pluck that thought from your mind, put it on the table and have coffee with it, you will see that it is not true. But that's the thing, you don't need to transmute all that. You don't need to put in the work as much as you did in the past, in the very near past. You don't need to do that anymore. You just need to know the truth. And these tiny little residuals and thoughts will transmute themselves. You don't need to lift a finger. You just need to know the truth about yourself. To know you are amazing and perfect, and nothing can make you any less. Something about, because I wanted to make this short, but it's running. It keeps going like I'm not finished. There's something you thought that was finished. This manifesting, you thought that now it should have happened by fucking now, is how it feels like. But there seems to be more. You may be seeing a lot of road work, construction in your area or some kind of thing. Fire extinguishing trucks. I'm not sure what they're called. Fucking police cars. You may be seeing those. Something about the color red. And something about a wedding. A winter wedding. Something about a gazebo. And something about a ritual between you and your spirit family. A wedding is coming up. 2 weddings for you. Not 2 weddings with 2 different people. 2 weddings as in, it's almost like you're going to have a public wedding and a private wedding. And the public wedding is for like external family, like relatives or friends or some shit. And then the private one is going to be with your mate, your true mate. And it's gonna be private because there are rituals surrounding that wedding that cannot be known, cannot be seen or witnessed by other people. So it's coming up for me to tell you that certain things cannot be witnessed right now by certain people, cannot be understood right now by certain people, but you have clear access to that, and that's okay. I feel like the mention of the wedding is a confirmation. You've been sensing this in your spirit. It's fucking it, right? I almost feel like crying because it feels like you have waited for this, longed for this for a very long time. I think you would relate heavily with my book. I'll put it on the screen somewhere. I think you'd love that fucking book. You're a unicorn, okay? Surrounded by horses is what it feels like right now. And you're about to meet that zebra that we talked about, right? Because this is how it's coming to me. That we talked about early on in the reading. The one who's going to think they are romantically into you, but it's a projection. You're about to meet that zebra, but you're a unicorn. And this is a confirmation that there are unicorns out there for you. It feels like right after that, meeting that zebra and letting that go, it feels like immediately after that, you're going to be launched into you're going to be launched into the sky. This is very metaphoric, but I feel like your spirit understands when I say this. You're going to be launched into the sky because that's where your people are. They're not in the fucking stables, honey. They're not in the fucking farm with the rest of them horses. They're up in the sky where you belong. That's where you're going. Justin Bieber's song Lonely is coming up, and his song Hold On is coming up too. Please listen to those songs if it might speak to you or something, maybe give you comfort. Something about blonde hair is coming up, like a dirty blonde hair with curls. Something about red hair, or just a rugged personality, a rugged aesthetic. I feel called to tell you that I love you. I see you in your depths. I understand you in your depths, and I love you. There's going to be a community of people, just a community that I open up for people, for spiritual people like us who believe in eternity and in immortality. And I think you'd be a great fit. I thought I was about to end that there, but there's more. There's something you're about to launch. Feels like you're stuck, like you know in your spirit. It's bubbling up inside you. Inspiration comes. It doesn't go, but it dies down a bit, and then it comes again, and you're full on, and you're in it, and then it dies down again, and you're just chilling. It feels like you're on the edge, on the cusp of something so big, like your moment in a movie sense, right? Like right before fame, or right before meeting your true love, right there, literally, like right before, and you are being urged to go in, launch, set off, take off, full speed ahead, full speed ahead. There is no one like you. So other people's limitations, any mundane rules and routines, stuff about disciplines coming up, it doesn't work for you. That's not you. That's not for you. You're not like that. You're magic. So even though right now it may feel like you're in a kind of lull with this thing, it's gonna take off when it's time. When it's time, it's time. Even you can't stop it. So don't worry. If right now you're being called to rest or just chill, rest and just chill. The universe has got you. There's something inside you that has been making you feel like you don't not deserve, but it almost feels like it's not keeping you from it, but it makes you feel not unworthy. Like, for instance, maybe you picked up a vice, an old vice again, maybe smoking or something that's making you feel like you're not worthy of your dreams, or like it's gonna make your dreams, it's gonna postpone your dreams. Okay, so shit. Spirit is telling me to undress myself, like emotionally. I have been having a hard time with something, and I picked up smoking again. I had quit, and I picked up smoking again, and I realized as I smoke, I feel like it's keeping me from what I'm trying to manifest. But that's the beauty of it. What you desire and deserve is unconditional. It doesn't matter whether I smoke or fucking not. The universe is proud of me. It's the same thing with you. And it's not just about being proud of you. You will receive it. It's unconditional. It doesn't fucking matter. It's unconditional. your gifts, your dreams, your desires, your love, whatever the fuck you want, honey, it is unconditional and it is yours. Whether on a bad day or a good day, whether it's raining or storming or fucking sunny, it's yours. Let go of thinking that anything can keep you from what you deserve. So when you came alive into this earth, so did everything that belongs to you. In fact, I would wager that it has been here waiting for you. So there's really nothing keeping you from it. Anything that feels like it's keeping you from it is an illusion. You deserve it. It is unconditional. That's exactly it. It's come to show you that nothing can keep you from the thing. It's like there's something in your head, a block, where if you do something wrong, you get punished. You don't get what you want. Almost like if you steal sugar from the fucking kitchen, you don't get, you get punished and you don't get dessert or something. So that's not how spiritual things, that's not how magic happens. That's not what magic is about. What you desire is unconditional. Your dream come true is unconditional. You could not do anything wrong. There is no wrong choice. There is no mistake. There's only what you choose. There's something coming up about you being righteous. Like, you could do no wrong, basically, is what that means. I see your union very strongly. And it's not that you need me to tell you that it's coming. This is serving as a confirmation, is something to help solidify your conviction that it is there. You're not the only one sensing and feeling and seeing it. I see it, I feel it. And when it happens, please come back and tell me in the comments. I would love that. I would fucking love that. Or email me, whatever. Just tell me, you're not alone in this. I am right here with you. Something is also coming up about stop waiting for it to happen. You know this thing about when you lose your keys, stop looking for them and you'll find them? It's essentially that. Embody the having it. And I feel like you have. But let that grow too, because that feeling has been growing, right? I feel like you've done this. Let that feeling grow. You're not, like I said, before a movie starts in the cinema, there's that half an hour where they play trailers. That's where you are. You are literally on the edge of it. Right before the movie happens. Right before the thing you want to happens. And when it starts to happen, as it happens throughout the rest of your life, you're going to understand why you are going through what you are going through right now. I believe you're going to help so many people who will be feeling what you're feeling now. Because I feel like you're feeling something so big and tragic. Like you are disenchanted right now. But your voice, your testimony, something, your story about this moment is going to save lives. Not just anyone can feel what you're feeling and still choose to live. It feels like the amount of desperation and misery and pain right now is so vast that it's a miracle that you're still breathing, that you're watching this. It's a miracle. Don't second guess yourself, baby. You're right there and you are, oh my fucking God, your ability, your psychic ability, your senses, you're right. You're right. You're sensing right. It is on point. You don't even need a fucking reading. You don't. You're not crazy. I promise you. I want to say this is the last thing coming up, but I'm not sure. Let's just see how this goes. I feel like you're enjoying this too. Let me know if you are. I am. Something is coming up about, is it Orpheus or some shit? This guy who went to the underworld to save his love, and the underworld guys told him that if he walks through the tunnel without looking back, he will get her back. She will come back to life or some shit. Anyway, so right before the tunnel ends, or when he was right there at the end, he looked back, right? And it's so easy to say, oh, he should have just not looked back. But I feel like you are in the space in your life where you understand why the fuck he looked back. You understand that desperation. You understand that disappointment that can come in hoping for something and then not feeling like it's yours. You understand the hell that it can be to not receive what you deserve when you feel like you need it the most. You know what that feels like. Something about that is coming up again, where see how there's two sides of the coin, right? And how they say it's the darkest before the fucking dawn. The thing about this darkness, let's call it, that you're feeling this emptiness, this fucking void. It's the biggest you've ever felt it. And it's almost like your longing for your desires is at its max because you're right there, right before getting it. You're on the other side of the coin, and magic, co-creation, manifestation is what is going to magically transport you to the other side of the fucking coin. You're right there. You're literally right there. It's almost like upside down. What you want is right above you. And I think that not I think oh shit, this I think thing is coming from you have been doubting what you have been sensing. So instead of it being I know, it's been feeling like I think this is gonna happen. I've been wanting it to happen. I think. So when it comes in my when it comes through as I think, it's not my I think. It's your I think. And this is gonna help you know. And so is the zebra coming in. They're gonna help you know. And so we were talking about two sides of the coin. It's not about it being the darkest right before the dawn. That's not what I'm trying to say. I was using that to explain what I'm about to explain. And it is the existence of the impossibility is the very existence of the miracle, right? Like Jesus walking on water, for instance. If it was possible for people to walk on water, it would not be a fucking miracle. But because it's impossible for people to walk on water, or rather it's the mundane believe it's impossible to walk on water, now it's a miracle because the seemingly impossible exists. You're such a fucking unicorn. Whatever it is you're about to do, whatever it is you desire, your dream come true that you are fucking bringing alive onto this earth is so magical, so big, so fucking vast and powerful that it's a goddamn miracle. It's turning water into wine shit. That's why right now it's been feeling so fucking hard, because it's been feeling hard because logically it doesn't make sense, does it? But magically it makes all the sense in the fucking world. And that's why the coin thing comes, where the existence of exactly what you're going through right now is the very proof of the existence of your limitlessness. Your miracle is here. You are the fucking miracle. You are the miracle. Do that thing that you want to do. Keep going, keep manifesting, keep believing, keep embodying that which is yours. It's coming to me to say this, that if you are broke, let go of being broke. Embody being rich. Just embody it. What do you have to lose, love? Your sanity? That's okay. I'm joking, but really, embody that which you want. That's it. And I sense that it has happened to you time and time again with little tiny manifestations. Maybe finding a book, finding a key, finding your phone, I don't know, whatever. You know that when you embody the energy of having it and then not looking for it, it just appears in your fucking reality like magic, because it is magic. It's okay to feel whatever you're feeling right now. I just want you to know that yours is here. Everything you desire is here. Something about an elephant is important. Something about pink, the color gray, the color white. Something about feathers is coming up. Brown branches, the sea, unicorns, love. True fucking love. Not this, oh, I love you, girl. No. Not that. Not the kind of I love you that is not certain or solid. You know the love I'm talking about. And it is here. And it is yours. And I love you.